I will then come back to the question, and that question says that can I use, thank you, can I use visit visa? Can I, you know, use it to get to work visa? Not convert now. The word convert, I'm a bit, I'm a bit worried about using the word convert. So because before you can get another, can I get another visa if I am on visitor visa? The answer to that question is yes. Now, the process of getting that visa is what we need to talk about. From that question that you asked, edit that if I come on as a visitor, can you then go ahead and say, okay, I want to apply for studies? The answer is yes. I've seen a couple of people do that. Their initial plan was to come to New Zealand and get a job. Everybody want, let me go to New Zealand and get a job. But when it dawned on them that there were no job for them, maybe probably because they were not highly skilled or it was competitive at the time and the market is down, eventually they didn't get a job. So that's just the thing. So, and if you are unable to get a job, if you are unable to get a job, it's just normal that you leave the country. And I would not advise anyone to come into a country and overstay and start seeking aduro or looking for, oh, how can I listen in the country illegally. So it doesn't cut it. So, and this people that I know, because they didn't get a job, they went into studies. They went to study. You can actually apply for to study. So I've seen somebody going for visitor visa and then apply to school to study, and then he got into, I think, level 7 or 6 or so, healthcare, social something healthcare. He got in and then he was working at that level, and good enough, he's doing fine now because he's still in the country now. How he got into studies, and after he finished his study of 1 year, he was able to get a company that sponsored him. Now is sponsored. So you can see why we say that yes, you can come. And whereas there are some people that come into the country, they try to apply for studies. Maybe it wasn't the time of study, and then before everything they couldn't get the study and they have to leave the country. So it's just a matter of, oh, you already plan it out as you are coming in, you're quickly putting in your application, and if everything went well, you'll be able to get your offer of admission from the school. After you have got an offer of admission from the school, and again, I want to put this one out here, that the fact that you have offer of admission from a school does not even guarantee you having a visa. The fact that you have a job offer does not guarantee having a work visa. So having a work visa still, boils down to whoever picks up your application. It boils down to Immigration New Zealand. So whoever is the person that pick up your this thing, and they may feel, because if somebody is sick, if the person have serious sickness or something, visa might be rejected even if you get a job offer. So, and you remember that if somebody is coming on a 3 month visa to New Zealand, it doesn't necessarily have to do medical. Now you got to New Zealand and you got a job, and they ask you then go and do medical because you'll be staying more than 6 months in the country. Now that they've mentioned that you need to stay more than 6 months, and you did the medical and the medical came out negative, false, the visa might not be approved. So I just say I should put that out there. And if they see a lot of lies in your application, it might tend to a visa rejection. So I just hope you get that. I hope I've answered that question. So the answer is yes, you can move from visit to studies or move from visit to work. So visit to study or visit to work all depend on which one you are able to get. But the process of moving from visit to study, it takes some time, right? So it's not as if you are changing or converting anything. It's like you are going through another process. So as a visitor, you are going through another process of applying for jobs, applying to jobs, the companies, and when you get an offer, then you can eventually switch. You can eventually apply for another visa, which will cancel out the previous one you have. So I hope that answers your question.